Much cooler out there this morning. Our cold front has moved down towards the south and east away from the valley. We're left now with high pressure and clear skies pushing southward on those north breezes, and that's going to keep us pretty nice for today. Now the winds will be strongest this morning, then they'll start to taper off as we go through the afternoon hours. Look at that, low to mid 30s up in the Texas Panhandle. So this is a pretty cool air mass that has been pushing southward, and we're going to see those temperatures bottoming out into the lower to middle 50s as you go in the upper valley, mid and upper 50s eastward. And Futurecast is showing up to 8 o'clock. Really not a big wind problem until you get right up against the coast, the coastal areas of Cameron and Willacy County. That's when we're going to start to see the winds pick up first, and then they'll spread a little bit further westward as we go through the morning and the early part of the afternoon. Those temperatures, again, 50s to lower 60s. That's compared to the low to mid 70s we saw at the same time yesterday. Big change. Now the winds are out of the north, so that is a dry wind. It's bringing in low relative humidity values. The Gulf moisture has been pushed all out of the area, and that's going to be a problem as we go through the afternoon. So low relative humidity values all the way through the day, and then combine that with winds picking up out of the north and gusting at times up around 30 to 35 miles per hour. Again, the lower valleys where we're going to see the strongest winds. They'll start to die down in the upper valley, and eventually that will spread eastward as well, and the winds will not be quite as strong later on today and overnight tonight. But it's going to be strong enough, along with that low relative humidity, to have a fire weather warning that has been posted from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. today for Cameron and Willacy counties. That does include South Padre Island and the Laguna Madre, so just be aware of that as you go through the day. So that's because of low humidity, those gusty north winds, very dry vegetation. So again, refrain from any outdoor burning. And remember, we do have burn bans, countywide burn bans for Cameron, Hidalgo, and Starr counties. Futurecast, it's not going to really change all that much. Again, we've got the stronger winds, coastal areas in the lower valley today, and then they'll start to die off. Notice the yellow arrows, boy, they really pick up. Could extend a little bit further. We see those 25 to 30 mile an hour winds as you go into central Hidalgo County. And as I mentioned, then they really start to die off as we go through late afternoon, early evening. All those stronger winds offshore then, and that's going to set us up for another beautiful evening. Highs today in the mid and upper 70s to lower 80s as you go east to west across the area. Overnight lows tonight, upper 40s to lower to middle 50s. It's going to be a beautiful evening. Those winds, like I say, really coming down southeast, right around 5 miles per hour, but that southeast wind will slowly start to bring more humidity in. 70 on the island today. Current risk is high. UV index is very high as well. Surf running 5 to 7 feet, and that water temperature at the surf is 77 degrees. 76 degree water temperature there at the bay. Rough conditions out on the bay. Sunrise 7:15, sunset tonight 7:51. Those days getting longer and longer, and there is your 7-day forecast. So near 80 today, lower 80s tomorrow, starting out in the 50s, and then mid 80s going into the weekend. And those winds really start to pick up Sunday into the first part of next week.